we are about to embark on a unique and amazing experience, something that has never happened before, and we're all in this together. We will be exploring the boundless abilities and capabilities housed within your very being. This kind of soul play steps beyond being even a meditation or an awareness practice. Your mind may naturally want to work hard and be creative during this journey. It might try to think outside the box or make things fantastical. Remind your mind that it doesn't have to work so hard. If at any time your mind becomes confused or you don't understand the direction or space that I am guiding you to experience, simply come back to your breath. Breathe deeply and acknowledge that you are receiving all that you are ready for and need in the moment. Let's get started. Please gather what is needed, light your candles, or establish an intent that supports your vibrant nature. And we begin. Why, hello everyone. We're here to experience a beautiful experience surrounding self-love today. And I had someone who signed up who hasn't shown up yet, but we're still going to get going and we're going to still have a good time and do some exploration here. And because I want this to be saved for people who would want to watch it later and get an idea of some of the kinds of ways that we can explore in self-love. And of course, there's an infinite variety of ways to do so. I'm going to turn the volume down on my phone here, and I'm going to light a candle. If any of you have candle nearby, this is one way to help prepare, kind of entering into a sacred space, a space where you're saying you are going within and you're having this beautiful encounter for yourself. So this is the beginning of our self-love practice. And so this is something that we can ingrain into ourselves is the moment that we light this candle, and I have my candle here and it's going to smell beautiful vanilla, right? The moment we light this candle, the action of lighting the candle and it being lit can signify to ourselves, I love you. I love you. I see you. I'm here for you. And so it starts with the lighting of the candle. And if you don't have a candle nearby, go ahead and just imagine yourself lighting your candle. And I'm lighting my candle as I light it. It's I love you. I love you. I love you. Another phrase. I see you. I see you. I see you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. As you're saying this, you can imagine this light in the center of your chest, this being the light of you, of the seed, this representing the light of you as the seed. So take a few deep breaths, imagining as you're saying these things, that this light is within you. You are speaking to you. So right now we're using the advantage of being able to separate and see into different aspects for our advantage, rather than it becoming something that cages us or separates us from feeling our love. We're using it to feel our love. We're using our focus and our engagement to feel our love. I just wanted to check really quickly. Facebook notification. La di da di da. So as we're doing this, just simply be with yourself and I be with yourself and being with yourself as this light within you, and you're seeing it. You're seeing this light saying, I see you. And any of the worries that are there in your heart near where this light is, let them be softened and know that whatever the question is, whatever the worry is, whatever the idea is that you've been clinging on to, right? You can let it go from the warmth of the warmth of the light of the ever present you. I am the light. 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 So, isn't it beautiful as you lit the candle? The action of lighting the candle was you being able to be present with yourself in love. Aho, I am here. I am here. I am here. The ultimate gift of presence. You can go ahead, if you have your candle, you can set it down, but go ahead and imagine as you look at your candle that it is within you, that this light is within you, and anything that is dark or has been yapping at you, any struggling thoughts, we're going to blow this light out into our body as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're blowing inwardly. We're imagining this light illuminating our essence. And it's going to illuminate anything that's contrary, I would say. And this isn't to fight. This is you bringing a warmth, an invitation, an inviting of warmth to whatever is here in your system. Now, if any of you have been struggling through what might feel like a flip in your polarities, or suddenly you feel like you're kind of in this negative, not as in bad as in whatever space, but this subspace within you, we would call it. Some of us are experiencing really a reality shift in ourselves as far as the space that we are present and aware with often, okay? Some, and this has turned to me almost as if I'm in a no space or all space or subconscious a lot. I'm being with it a lot. I'm feeling it a lot. And so as the light, the illumination in this space of dark, you could say, I'm feeling into it. Some of you will feel this differently. However you feel it is perfect for you. And you're going to be inspired according to what is needed for you at this moment. This is something that I really love in my work, is that the formula is not the same for everyone. It's not going to look the same for you. You have a unique expression. You're at a different point in your life. So breathe simply and be with this for yourself and feel into what works for you. And I'm simply going to share a couple of options with you, and maybe you will like one of them. One of them helps you feel better. So for me at this time, I'm with this, and I'm using this light to draw in ideas and things that are contrary, things that have been hidden to me within myself, and invite them in and say they are welcomed home in love. And we're here to illuminate the aspect of them. We're here to illuminate the truth within them. And the truth within them is one of the things is, yes, their beliefs, but beyond their beliefs is how they can have themselves be invited into wholeness through love, right? All of these aspects or thoughts or ideas are separated partial truths that don't have the whole picture within them, right? They're experiences perhaps that we've locked away, that we couldn't come to terms with. And oftentimes, the fact itself that it is a separated aspect of us or thought or something that we haven't been able to be with is that we actually haven't claimed it in unity and oneness. It can be looked at this in a simple way. This is a simple way that we can look at this, right? So go ahead and take a deep breath. And whatever welcoming words you get to say, whether it's you seeing your inner child, because this is another one that you can say, you can look in and you can see your inner child, and you can be with your inner child and speak to your inner child. Either way, you're going to be addressing perhaps certain aspects of yourself. All right. So this is perfect. So invite one of these aspects forward, whether it's your inner child or an aspect that needs to come back in and be integrated within you. And look at this aspect and invite it to come forward and say, welcome home. You can even imagine taking its hands. Welcome home. I'm so excited to see you. It's been too long. Welcome home. I'm so glad that you can come home. And I want you to know that no matter what, even if you feel it, you're never lost. You can't be lost. It's impossible because you are a part of the infinite oneness and you are a part of God. You are holiness. Yes, at your deep, deep core. Now, if this is your inner child that you're speaking to, something fun that you can do is simply go forward and you can look at the different aspects of your inner child. What does your child look like? Do you want to tussle her hair? Do you want to hold her and squeeze her hands or feet? Whatever you want to do. For this aspect to know and be known, right? Maybe you rub your back, your inner child's back. Say, I'm here. Let me relieve some of that tension, right? And it may want to tell you a story or listen, right? It may sit in your lap and tell you a story. If this is another aspect, you can simply do the same thing in another way. You can delineate how close or far or the relationship of whatever this is that you want to invite back in. If you feel like this is an aspect of yourself that gets to be reintegrated, you can treat it similarly. You can invite it to tell you a story. But as you invite the story to come forward, recognize yourself and your wholeness in love because we are in the space of love. Feel yourself as the space of love, a beautiful bed of love. That's what this light is. It's a beautiful bed of love, right? Oh, so beautiful. We're just being here with this. We're going to invite a story to come forward. invite this aspect to tell you its story. And as it tells its story, go ahead and imagine it opening up into light. Like there is a huge room of beautiful light, and it's being able to just lay itself out. And as it tells its story, it's going to feel more and more connected to itself as beautiful, connected, loved light. As these stories are told, they just simply move through and release and let the energy flow for them to come to know themselves. Perhaps it's simply at the end said, "Oh, I was scared." Maybe both you and this aspect by then will look at each other and say, "Oh, I was scared. I don't need to be scared anymore. I know my oneness, and I can navigate this in a new way now. I'm safe. I'm safe now. I'm one. I'm whole." Beautiful. These are words of love that bring us into oneness. A simple, small light helping all come home and be at peace. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Whatever words are needed, you can welcome them into your arms, or you can feel like this energy gets to be transmuted and lifted and gets to show up in some other way in your life. It's simply being integrated. Or you can imagine it coming in and integrating into your body. Whatever feels the most appropriate is perfect. There are parts of you, if you're in here and this is shadow work for you, right? What'll just be happening is you being exposing maybe a memory. And maybe there's not such a large aspect that you feel almost a signature of a personage with it. Whatever it is perfect. That's just going to integrate naturally in your system. Take a few deep breaths. Oh, and allow your system as you expand largely even down into your tummy. Oh. Again, if there's a feeling of tightness anywhere in your body, bring the air right in there and hold it for several seconds. This is a part of an integration process. Relax and feel your heart shift. Feel your different chakras, maybe different energy centers shift as you see a new way of self-love, of loving yourself. Relax. Let's take another deep breath of self-love. Oh. Perhaps there's some self-judgment that's getting to be released now. Isn't it so beautiful Continue to speak some words of love if you're feeling what this is that's being transmuted. If you're holding your beautiful child, you can say, I am so excited to be able to play with you. I'm so excited that I'm getting to know you more. I'm so excited to know your desires and what excites you. If it's something else you're feeling like self-judgment, you can say, I'm so happy that I see you. And I do not have to tie myself in expectations that don't serve anymore. These expectations are not me. They're not the truth of me or my value. I am of great value. Good, good. You can laugh, you can smile, you can do whatever works for you. Whatever expression you're feeling coming through is perfect. Gonna take a little drink of water. As I feel some of this processing coming to a close, we're going to do this process one more time before we move forward in our self-love exploration. Okay? Ah, yes, laugh. Whatever works for you. Yes. Feel it, do it. Self-expression is important. Oh my God, I can't believe, even if you can't believe, oh my God, I once believed that I had to prove myself. Oh, maybe you're feeling that sorrow of doubting yourself, of withholding love from yourself. Perhaps believing someone's words, their energy, because words are more than words. There's energy, there's a true meaning. And sometimes we spread self-doubt. We spread beliefs of no love. We cut off love from ourselves and we express that. And as we express that, we cut off love. And it's an example to others, perhaps little children, right? Oh, I was going to do this again, but I think we're going to move forward because I'm feeling that we get to write right now. And this is the voice that says we're not loved, right? And it's time for us to listen to it, to see the things that we've believed in, the programs, the thoughts that we've leaned on in life to build our life through, right? Sometimes we don't know why someone's choosing to not love, and we simply assume what they're sharing is the truth, right? This is the innocence of what we are. And we're going to listen to that innocence right now. Now, this is one reason why I love to have people bring a notebook to group soul play, right? So we're going to sit down and we're going to listen to these thoughts, these words that came. We can write them down or we can express them. But I love to be able to write them down because sometimes we aren't able to fully process through these and bring them fully into the light. But we're going to do this today. So there are these self-doubting thoughts that are coming through. This is going to be unique to you. And I'm just going to let this flow because I'm just feeling this ache in me. It's like, oh, it wants to come out. This warm fire of love within us. Remember our warm candle, our warm fire of love within us is helping us purge these inner thoughts that withhold ourselves from our true love. and knowing our true love. Here it is. We're going to write some of these things out. Don't be afraid that if we write them out and we recognizing them is not us reinforcing them. We're recognizing them to offer them up. This is some of our shadow work, okay? Ignoring a true thought that's been implanted with us is not helping us, right? We must know ourselves to free ourselves, right? So here we go. We're going to say this. You can say this out loud and write them down, or say them out loud, or just write them down. But it's important for our expression to come through. The energy gets to move out of us rather than us confirming, right? And it isn't us saying, you did this. It's us recognizing what God planted. It's okay. This is our garden. So here we go. I need to be something in order to be loved. I see you. I love you. I forgive you and I forgive me. Please forgive me. I love you. This is similar to the Ho'oponopono process, and you can use exactly the Ho'oponopono process. This process of saying, I see you, I love you, I'm sorry, forgive me, I love you, right? This is a part of a way you can offer it up and help clean and clear it. You're clearing this, you're saying this to yourself, and you're saying this to all that you might have spread this to. Relook again at it. The statement, I need to be something in order to be loved. Oh, I see you. I honor you and I honor the innocence that allowed this to be experienced. And it's okay that it was experienced. Forgive me. Forgive me for keeping this here for so long, right? Forgive me for keeping this here for so long. I love you. Thank you for being a bed of beauty where you will grow, where the ideas that you love will grow. Thank you. Thank you. This is you talking to yourself in essence and your innocence. You can be here for your innocence and your nature that wants to grow, that wants to bloom, that wants to develop. I love you. I love you. You're free. Forgive me for holding on to this. I'm letting it go now. And let's do this one more time with this one. Let's say it out loud, and you can feel the energetic difference as you do this a few times. This last time, let's say it again. Whatever your statement is, I need to be something in order to be loved. Ooh, there's a little bit more there. I think I'm feeling some of the roots stretched where it stretched out, and it believed it. Oh, here we are. I see you. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Imagine yourself pulling this out of your body. You can use your breath if you like. You can simply let it dissolve in the warmth the warmth of love that's here now. I see you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You can imagine breathing in fresh air into the space where that idea was planted within you. It's okay if you're crying. I'm crying. We're going to go to the next one. There's another statement that's here, perhaps in the dark, this idea. Maybe if you're working with your little child, you can ask it, what are some hurtful thoughts? What are some hurtful thoughts that you've had? Let's take them away now. So you don't feel like you have to hide, right? What's another one? This is an interesting one. And if this will be different for you, I have to be blank to be loved. Maybe it's I have to be pretty in order to be loved or important. I have to be pretty in order to be valued. Whatever it is, let's go ahead and be with it. Write it down. I'm going to feel into something for me. Ooh, here's one I wasn't expecting. I hate myself. Ooh, that just jumped really deep. All right. Some of you, if there's a thought that comes that you just do not want, you're like, what? No way. You want to counterbalance it really quickly. Let's take a deep breath and allow ourselves to feel this statement that's trying to be recognized right now within ourselves. It says, I hate myself. A lot of self-judgments in that, right? There's a lot piled up on that. Maybe a lot of expectations of self. Maybe a lot of ideas of what you think you should be, or what you need to be or have to be. And feel the weight that you've been carrying. It's been a heavy weight. For that statement, I hate myself. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, wow. Come into the light and the warmth of the truth. It's okay. If it's hard for you to feel this, you can say to yourself, and this isn't going to destroy you. You're so much more than this. These are simply thoughts, programs that have been running through you, right? Now you get to say, I allow myself to feel this thought, I hate myself, to truly know it. Because as we truly know this, it offers us a gift to help us set ourselves free. This is a deep one. This is a very deep one. So I'm being with this, I hate myself. As I'm being with this and I'm just welcoming this in, this is actually an opportunity to use a different tool that I use, which is called an unraveling of the seed. So I hate myself is a core statement, which a lot of things are wrapped around, right? My expectation, oh, that I need to be something other than I am not. And I can write that down. I need to be something else. And I'm just going to unravel that from it because right now in the center of the seed, I have my love and my light. I'm here and it's okay. I'm holding it. And now this gets to come unraveled and undone. What's another one? Let's simply walk through this. And you can do this for whatever statement it is for you if you're feeling this. So we've really had quite the journey here. We're going deep. So around this idea of I hate myself, what's there? I need to be someone else. I'm not safe if I'm myself. Feeling that one. Can say these out loud or write them down. I want to hurt others, so I am bad. Those are two. Those are two statements. One is an action, and the other is the interpretation of the action, right? We can separate the two and simply say, so I am wrong. I am bad. Self-judgment. Here's another self-judgment I'm freeing and allowing it to step aside. I can be with this later if I wish. That's why we write this down. So we can be in love with this other aspect, this idea, this thought, bring it back within ourselves. What else is here? I don't know how to love. Ooh, that's a big one. I don't know how to love. Mm, that one can be one that we are with later, right? What else is here? Feeling that we're really open. This feels like I'm in a different space now, and I'm just going to be loving and soft here. So I've allowed this unwinding. You can imagine it like strings being released off of a ball and then being separated into their own little sphere, can be attended to. There's anger. I am angry. I am angry that I have to be bad. I am angry that I don't know, right? I'm angry that I don't know. And when I don't know, then I feel like I'm bad and I do things that hurt. I'm angry that I have to be that. There we go. There we go. It's an anger that I have to be this suffering. Allowing myself to breathe, allowing myself to be in this warmth of love. This is the way you're bringing love to yourself. There might be a response, and this response isn't in any kind of denial. Love will speak in a way that connects you to your wholeness. That makes sense. It will help bring you into feeling your connection again. It might be the words of love, might be, I allow myself to feel this. It might be words of encouragement, likened to saying, you see, as a child, as a baby, you did not know how to walk. Yet we do not need to be hurtful to you because you do not know how to walk yet, or you do not know how to feed yourself yet. We cheer you on as you learn, as you grow. And we send love and care to you when your needs were not met. I am here with you now to be with you, to hold you in love, to hold you in love, to hold you in love. You are a dear part of me. I love you dearly. This is love being able to be expressed. Some of you might feel like you get to write this a poem, this aspect of you a poem. Whatever it is, and you're inviting it into oneness, for it to know itself as a part of you. In love, in love, in love, being invited in, invited in. Perhaps you invite it into that padded room of white again, opening and opening to its light. Where we are ultimately whole and one in love and light and truth. And now we are in the process of becoming as well. I love myself in my wholeness, and I love myself in the process. In the process of experience, which is an experience of separation. I am both at once, in love and light, no separation, no separation, no separation. Aho. This is a resignaling of your body. You're allowing it to be in full rest. Full acceptance. Full love. We're going to end with more of these statements that are commonly used in the Ho'oponopono. I see you. I am you. And we're going to say it again. This time, I see me. I am me. If you want to tap anywhere in your body for reinforcement, you can tap. I love me. I forgive me. I see me. I hold me. I love me. I free me. I am grateful for all that I am, for all that I have been given, for all that I give others. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And this is a bow. Bow to yourself. You can bow to your candle. Bow to the light that you are in within yourself. And I'm going to blow out this candle just as a part of this thing. But as I blow it out, I'm going to imagine that light still being within me. And we're going to leave today in celebration of all that we are. The homework that we're going to do, just one second, I'm going to blow this out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. The homework that, or the soul play that I suggest for you today is to immediately, if you get up, if you're walking around, or if you have a moment to sit, whatever you're doing, express and enjoy what you are. Perhaps it's, I am so grateful to be able to make food. I am loving creating this food. I am loving that I get to share with you. We are in this positive momentum of energetic expression. Continue to express and move forward. And then at another time, go back to some of these statements that you did and revisit them in self-love. But right now is the time for expression of the new you. I am excited to be in the world now. I'm excited to explore in this way. I'm excited, even if have children, I'm excited that you came home and were able to give me a hug. I'm excited to give you a hug. I'm excited to see the beautiful dinner that's going to be on the table. I'm excited to provide to 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 provide perhaps a new exercise or some feedback at work, whatever it is. Step into the momentum of joy of yourself today and celebrate what you are. Thank you all who have attended and are attending. This recording will be available for people to listen to. And this is just one small example of how we can explore self-love within ourselves. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. And if you desire to set up an appointment with me, go on back to gwenjuvenal.com, www.gwenjuvenal.com. This video will be available as a replay. Also, I might put it on my YouTube for people to enjoy, just for them to get a taste of what soul play is. So, once again, thank you for being here, soul sisters and soul brothers, soul people, soul creatures of infinite possibility. Sending love to you all. Have a beautiful day.